Hey, it's me, EvilTeuton, and we are back here in the backyard of the Foam Manor after a little pause. And changing my name, by the way, was a stupid idea, so we are back to Teuton now. Because why did I ever... Well, it doesn't matter now, does it? We all have ideas, we keep experimenting. We got the metal detector from Philip, and now we're gonna use it to uncover this. Oh, so we have to do it ourselves. Just dig up the dirt. That's right, and we got a panel. You have to do a little hotspot hunting here. Well, that didn't seem to do anything. Or so it seems, because if you go to the pool now, you will find that the water is gone. We can finally see what's down there. Are you guys ready? You want to see something? Oops. Oh, Christ. This is definitely the man I met on the landing, presumably AJ. Looks like someone tied him up to an iron hook at the bottom of the pool. But I think he was dead before then. His throat's been split open by some large edged weapon. God, the stench! I've got to find the others. Let's bring a little bit more energy into his voice. Dead? How? Murdered. He was stabbed to death, then tied to the bottom of the pool. You know what this means, don't you? We are the only ones in this house. The killer has to be one of us. Not necessarily. I don't think any of us could engineer. Shut up! It was you, wasn't it? You killed AJ and now you're covering your tracks, see? Philip, you're being absurd. Why would Trilby tell us where the body is if he wanted to hide it? He's covering his tracks. He was the last to arrive. Don't tell me you're not a bit suspicious of him. Look, what happened to AJ was a terrible thing. But if we let it, we could all go the same way. He's got a point, Philip. Oh, I see. You're all in on this together. Philip, shut up! As far as I'm concerned, there's no one I can trust anymore, see? From now on, it's every man for themselves. Philip! Idiot. He's shaken. We all are. So, what do you think? About AJ, I mean? I'm really not sure. I think we're being haunted. Oh. Well, at least someone's keeping their head. Look, I'm not exactly in love with such an unscientific idea as a murderous ghost. But nothing other than the supernatural could have engineered this situation. And this house has a bad history. A history I think it's time I started looking into. Well, you do whatever you want. I think I'm going to look into AJ's death with a slightly more sensible attitude. Where's Jim? Someone should tell him about AJ. I think he went upstairs. I'll go look for him. Alright, new voices. Jim, is that you? What are you doing, Father? What? Father, no! No, don't! Father! Father! That one, that last one wasn't good. And there we go. Mr. Trilby? And the guy in the painting is back. Day 3. It's like The Shining, I like it a lot. Sorry, Mr. Trilby, you wanted me to wake you? Did I? You remember yesterday? You told me about AJ and said you were going to look into the house. And then you asked me to wake you up this morning so you could get started. Yes, I remember. Of course. Thank you, Jim. Anytime. See ya. And he's off. Well, no one has complained about the voice acting so far, so I kept it going. I hope I didn't clip the microphone because, as you heard, you heard that? The house made a noise. Let's save because it's day 3. This one. Yeah, let's just call it D3. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, as you've heard, I upgraded the voices. Oh, wait. Wait a minute, we can watch TV. Something to keep in mind. Also, I changed Trilby's voice slightly because I figured he's a cat burglar, so he should maybe have a more Batman-esque voice, because Batman is a night detective and he is a gentleman thief, whatever. It fits. That's his voice now. In other news, Michael Chesham, solicitor of the Defoe estates, was found dead this morning in his office. Oh. Mr. Chesham was found to have hanged himself, and a ruling of suicide has already been declared. This is the latest in a recent string of deaths and disappearances connected to the mysterious Defoe manor. I know it's a woman. A string which began with the murder-suicide of Sir Clarence Defoe and his young wife, and has seen more recently the disappearance of BBC reporter Simone Taylor. Police were hoping to acquire the key to Defoe Manor in order to investigate, but the location of the key was known only by Mr. Chesham himself. Ugh. Numerous television stars have already come forward to pay tribute to Mrs. Taylor, as it becomes increasingly apparent that... and disappeared. Yeah, that's all we're allowed to see. So there's a big... Something tells me there wouldn't be that much coverage if there wasn't a celebrity involved. Alright. Yeah, I guess there's a big celebrity roundup now that Mrs. Taylor Swift? Simone Taylor. Mrs. Simone Taylor, it's because of Taylor. Also, I'm in a big Taylor Swift mood right now because this new album 1989 came out. Oh, you can take a look at this picture once again, at the portrait. And Trilby said that it's time to look into the history of this house. So why don't we check out the library a little bit more? I don't remember, last episode we used the eye icon, the look icon, to look through these books. So we already did that, which means now all we need to do is use, and you have to remember which one. There's something about magic here, I think, on this side on the shelf. Photography. That's the research that AJ had already been doing. Books on the occult. No doubt interesting bedtime reading. Right, yeah, but now we probably needed... Okay, I can't think of use for these books. You said you wanted to look into the history. Oh, the history of this manor, of course. Which means we are looking not for occult books, occult? Sorry. But rather for the Defoe family history. Historical texts on most of the really well-known noble families. Well, I guess that's our jam. Let's grab some jam. Oh, you can't think of a book, of a use for any of those books. I'm just going to click randomly around because there is a book on Defoe family history right here. I don't know which one the hotspot is exactly. Am I doing it wrong? Am I not supposed to be here yet? Do I need to talk to Philip or Simone? Simone Taylor. He's not taking any of the books. I know, I'm not stupid, I know what I'm doing. We have to grab these books eventually. But apparently not yet. Oh, you know what? We saw the bathroom in our dream. So maybe we should... Well, there's nothing here. I'm not the sort of cat burglar who leaves the taps running out of sheer malevolence. Yeah, that is... I mean, those guys, they are the worst. Ugh. Locked. And locked. Well, we do have... no... Right now we don't have anything. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Can I? Okay. That is true because we did discover. Come on. Because we did discover when we looked at the floor plan, at the old building plan, that there should be a staircase, or rather another room, a small stair. I'm not in the mood for picking fights. I'm not sure if I have to. I don't think I have to talk to him. Let's just look at the wall. I'm not going to be doing anything with my bare hands. How about... There it is. According to the map, there should be a stairwell right behind this wall. I guess someone bricked over it. True. True. And to be honest with you guys, I don't remember exactly where to get the pickaxe. Because, spoiler alert, you need a pickaxe to break this open. Oh, I see. I just found it out here like this. Do you know whose it is? Yeah, it's mine. Did you bring it in here last night or something? I mean... Of course not. It was in the front yard and there's no way into the front yard. Maybe someone's trying to help us. Maybe. I'll go and find the others and let them know about it. Sure. He is a fast runner. Oh yeah, but now I know what to do, because for some reason the car turns up and his lockpicks are in this car. In his car. I can hide an emergency pick in the lining of my tie, like I usually do. Oh yeah, remembered that. That's an important clue actually, because he just said that he's hiding an emergency pick inside his tie. So keep that in mind for later. But now that we have the lockpick, I can finally do what I wanted to do. Which, as you can remember, I was standing up here in front of these two locked doors and I was looking in my inventory. The reason I was doing that is because I was looking for these. And I think it's this door. Yeah, it's this door. Exactly. Now we're going to explore this mansion a little bit more. And there's a rather old-fashioned room with scratches. No shit. I'm not sure what to do with myself. Okay, you can't see it. Now you can see it, but there's just like a book right here. I have to do a little bit of hotspot hunting. The coat hanger is not important, I guess. But now we have a book. A diary. The Diary of Sir Roderick Defoe. March 5th, 1805. Work on the house is going well. It should be completed by the end of July. Belinda is already excited about the forthcoming wedding and spends many hours of the day going over even the smallest details over and over again. Not since our early courtship has she been so giddy with joy. It softens my heart to see her smile, and she smiles often. I am wondering why I didn't retire sooner. August 12th. 12th? 1805. I am only now having the opportunity to write this, as it has been a most hectic day. The wedding went without a hitch, and the house was ready for us to move in as soon as the ceremony was over. Belinda insisted on consummating our marriage immediately. I am sure, dear diary, this house can expect to hear the laughter of children before 1806 is out. February 14th, 1806, Valentine's Day. Was Valentine's Day already a thing back then? I don't know. But it says, a romantic day for our announcement. The physician has just left, confirming that Belinda is with child. A child we can expect to be born in June. We have already decided to name the child Matthew if a boy or Jane if a girl. June 28th, 1806. Belinda is dead. I will never forget her face, ash grey, contorted with pain. The child is healthy. Would that it had never come about and spared me this fresh hell. Oh, I read that wrong, sorry. May 24th, 1820. Matthew showed me the painting of the grounds he had created. I worry about the boy. Why can't he have healthier interests, like soldiering? The painting was fair, I suppose, but I would rather my child be less of a weakling. June 28th, 1821. It is the anniversary of the night I unleashed a horror. A horror which I tonight shall remove from this world. May God forgive me. Interesting. So it sounds really chaotic and disturbing. So just from this diary, we didn't really look at this. Since it overlooks the backyard. Ah, I see. Let's take a look at the scratches. Come on. They don't look like they were made by human fingernails. Dun 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 dun. Well, as always, I know what's going on. Oh, this one is actually back when I did this for the first time. I had to figure it out. Can you figure it out? Let's take a look at our inventory. We have a grolly, which is an umbrella, I guess, a cord, a newspaper, a stick, an article, a family history, a plan. We have a plan. That's all. That's always a good thing. You should always have a plan, kids. Lockpicks. A lockpicks and a diary. So what do you think we're supposed to do? Combine the cord with No, in fact, we don't have to combine anything. His thing has a hook. But I'm sure it would be highly amusing to grolly across the gap and slam heavily into the tree trunk. It would not be a great help. Oh, the tree. Oh, the tree. I see. But that's not a problem. Because we can take care of the tree. And surprisingly, this always reminded me of this. Come on, please walk down. Okay, Trilby. Okay. This always reminded me of this puzzle from Day of the Tentacle, where you had to, you know, when you control one guy in the past, and you have to chop down a cherry tree. I think you make George Washington do it, or I don't remember exactly how you do it. But yeah, it's something about chopping down a cherry tree. Locked. Oh, come on! But now we have. Yeah, and then you have to chop it down in the past, and then you switch to the character you control in the present, and the tree is gone. But we don't have access to. Oh, it's here, of course. Ugh. Teuton. This is important to remember for another game that we're going to play in this series. So I should have known. I simply should have known. Why didn't I know? Okay, we got a saw and a pickaxe. And what we're gonna do... What do you guys want to do first? You want to see the tree go down? Or you want to see me smash the wall in? Well, I'm gonna make that decision for you because I can't hear you. Let's smash the wall. Knock knock. That was a very Minecraftian... this was way before Minecraft, by the way. This game was, 2000... I don't know. Early. Well, look at this. It's a hidden basement. And there's cool music coming up. Chains. 2 chains. There's 2 chains. I'm sorry. But there's 2 chains. There's 2 chains here. It's not my fault. Let's go to 2 chains. Are these manacles? No! These are 2 chains. What the hell was this room used for? This is 2 chains recording room. 2 chains recording. Let's get out of here. This joke is over. This joke's over. But I'm gonna bring it back when we go revisit the 2 chains room. We need someone to cut down the tree. And it's not Philip. Because he's not talking to us anymore. Because he thinks that we killed AJ. For some reason. And there's a landscape. Let's look at it. It's a rather amateurish landscape. The signature identifies it as the work of Matthew Defoe. 1818. 2 years before his father wrote that he is, you know, ending some kind of horror that he unleashed upon the world. So our episode is almost over. I'm looking for Jim. Where's Jim? Where is this boy? I'm always looking for Jim, he's never here. But anyway, let's watch TV and then the episode's over, and next episode we're going to find Jim. Oh no, it's still the same day. I forgot, sorry. Sorry, it's still the same day. So where is Jim? And also Simone, nobody's around. Are they? No. We've been in here. Oh, look who's turned up now. There you are, Jim. Yes? Never mind. Have you seen Philip and... Oh no, I have to... Have you seen Philip and Simone? Mr. Hart is in the dining hall, shouting at everybody who comes in. At everyone. Miss Taylor said she was investigating AJ. Thanks. Oh, so Simone is down in the pool. Alone. Maybe we should, Because Trilby, right, the character we are playing as, is totally not the murderer. That would be ridiculous, right? What is this? I mean, come on, guys. Come on, this would be a ridiculous plot. Trilby is totally innocent. I should know, I've played this game before. Why don't you believe me? There's no reason not to believe me. Why would I spoil anything? Hey. You come here often? Simone. Oh, Trilby, how's the ghost hunt going? I don't know why I don't know why she sounds so posh in my voice acting. Why can't I say anything like did it hurt when you fell from the sky? No, here's how you're feeling. Fine, thank you. You're not too shaken about AJ? I don't have time to be shaken about AJ. Whoever did this to him might still be around. Once we're safely out of harm's way, then I think about being shaken. Oh, she's coming on to me. I better get off this case. You stay down here with the dead body lady. I don't intrude on what it is that you're doing here. This is none of my business anymore. This has gotten extremely weird. Okay, come on. I'm getting panicky because the episode, because we're overtime, we're doing overtime. But I want to show this before we... Okay, this is not a one-man job, and now that we got this clue, we can go back up into the library to ask Jim to help us. And we're going to do that next time. See you then.